Hey everyone, Mark Ido here with your MassHSHockey.com weekly recap. We're coming to you again from the MIAA headquarters down here in Franklin, Massachusetts. So a special thanks out to all of our friends at the MIAA. A big snowstorm, as everyone knows, over this past weekend, so a lot of games were canceled due to the snowstorm. So be sure to check up on the home page in regards to the rescheduled games. They will be on the schedule page as well, but there is going to be a special news item up on the home page in regards to both men's and women's rescheduled games. So be sure to check that out. And then if you are a coach or an AD out there and would like to share with us any new dates or times, email those to us at info@masshschoolhockey.com, and we'll make sure we make those updates up on the website. Okay, outside of the, obviously the snowstorm did cause a lot of damage and cancel a lot of games. So that's the serious side of things here. But we're going to take a look at the rankings now, and we see movement again across the board. Not so much over in the men's D1, but certainly in the other divisions as we drill down here and get ready for tournament time, which is only a few short weeks away. A lot of big tournaments coming up next week over for February vacation. One down in Falmouth that we're going to be at. Pat Serio and I will be down there next week doing some streaming and also interviewing some players and things like that. So watch for that on our homepage, as we'll be coming to you live from Falmouth, hopefully sometime during the vacation week. We'll get started over in men's Division 1, where the BC High Eagles remain at the top. They're coming to us at 10-2-3 this week. The Springfield Cathedral Panthers stay at number 2 at 14-0-3 as they took care of business against Hingham last Saturday over in Hingham. So a big win for them to remain undefeated at 14-0-3. We've got a newcomer at number 3 this week as the surging Duxbury Dragons come in at number 3. They are 13-1-4. So keep a close eye on Duxbury. They will be playing in the tournament next week as well. Again, that Falmouth tournament will have a lot to say in regards to how we determine our final rankings headed into the selection date at the MIAA to take place on Saturday, the 23rd, here down in Franklin, where we'll be selecting the 1A Super 8 teams. Over in men's Division 2, as I said, we have changes at the top. There's a change at the top here in Division 2 as the Tewksbury Redmen grab hold of the number 1 ranking this week. Tewksbury's coming to us at 12-2-1. The Newberry Clippers fall down to number 2 as they drop to 10-2-4 this week. And the Franklin Panthers hang on at number 3 at 11-4-2. So the Panthers are hanging on there at the number 3 spot. A new team leading the way in the Tewksbury Redmen. Obviously, they had a great run to the title a couple of years ago, so we'll keep an eye and see how Tewksbury does the rest of the way here headed into the tournament. Over in men's Division 3, the Medfield Warriors improved to an impressive 16-1-0, and they remain number 1, so a great year there for the Warriors already. Number 2, Wachusett, improves to 12-2-2. And this week we have a new team at number 3 as Silver Lake moves up into the number 3 spot at 12-3-2 as they continue their impressive team. So let's keep an eye on that Silver Lake team, again coming to us at the number 3 team this week at 12-3-2. We have a new leader over in Division 3A as well, as the Tigers of South Hadley Holyoke take over the number 1 spot at 12-2-2. The Agawam Brownies drop to number 2 at 11-3-2. And we're going to keep an eye on the number 3 Worcester Leicester team coming in at 15-1-1. This team has won 8 straight games. So again, they're getting hot at the right time as we get closer to the tournament. We'll see if they can work their way up into one of the top 2 spots before the season ends here. Over in Women's Division 1, the Woburn Tanners remain undefeated and in the top spot at 13-0-3. They are preparing for their big game against the number 2 Reading Rockets on Wednesday, February the 13th. Reading is coming in at 13-3-1, so certainly title hopes on the line there for these 2 teams. Lexington falls back into the number 3 slot this week, coming in at 10-3-2, so they'll be eyeing their way back to claw their way back into one of the top 2 spots here as we finish out the season. Over Division 2, no changes here as we see the number 1 Duxbury Lady Dragons holding on strong as they improve to 15-1-1. But look out for the surging Canton Bulldogs. They grabbed number 2 this week, coming in at 14-2-1. And the undefeated Wellesley Raiders sneak into the number 3 spot, kind of flying under the radar all year. They're coming to us at 12-0-3. So let's keep an eye on Wellesley, see if they can advance up into one of the top 2 spots here. The Falmouth Clippers, who have been in 1 or 2 all season, dropped down to number 4, so they'll certainly have their eye on the top 2 spots as they come closer here to tournament time and try to make their way back to the Garden. All right, let's get into the stats here. We'll look around the state. Let's start with the women's side of things, as we have a new leader this week, as Brittany Lanzil, a junior forward from Medford, now leads the way with 47 points. So congratulations to Brittany there, junior forward out of Medford, leading the way here with 47 points. Over in the men's side, no change here. Senior forward Josh Edwards from Blue Hills High School is still leading the way here with an impressive 66 points. So great job there, Josh, and chasing him down is his younger brother. So we'll see if Josh can stay out in front there with his 66 points. No changes between the pipes here as our leaders remain the same. Harrison Young, the junior from Marblehead, lowered his goals against to 6.60 goals against average. So great job there by Harrison out in Marblehead. And then Melissa Bambury, the freshman from Acton Boxborough, continues her stellar performance between the pipes as she is coming in with a .65 goals against average. So Melissa hangs on to the top female goaltending spot there, as she is, again, a freshman from Acton Boxborough. So probably a good one to go out and watch both Harrison and Melissa perform at their respective teams. Contests, no winner last week. We had a 2-2 tie in the game that we had highlighted, and nobody had correctly predicted that 2-2 outcome. So this week we're looking to give away that CN Hockey Camp, courtesy of Chris Nagy Hockey Schools. So again, register this week to enter that camp voucher. This week we're asking you to correctly predict the final score of the men's D1 game, which we'll be webcasting. That is a Catholic Memorial Central Catholic matchup. Big matchup there to take place over at Walter Brown Arena on Monday, February the 18th at 2 p.m. So that's a good 2 p.m. matinee game. Good one to get out to. Certainly a lot of D1A playoff ramifications there as we head into the Super 8 selection meeting next Saturday, the 23rd. So that should be a real good one. Don't forget, our membership is free, so be sure to sign up today. You can also sign up for our membership referral contest for a chance to win Providence Bruins tickets, which is also located right up on the homepage. So again, those webcasts will be up on the homepage. Pat Serio will be down in Falmouth doing some webcasts of those games down there as well. So I'll be down there with Pat for a couple of those games. So again, keep checking on the homepage of the upcoming webcasts. You'll see them right there below the videos. Speaking of videos, our weekly videos are posted up on the homepage, courtesy of Pat Serio and Serio Video. If you need to reach out to Pat, again, you can reach him at info@seriovideo.com, and be sure to check out all the videos up on the homepage. You can visit us on Twitter and Facebook. Again, don't forget to use on the hashtag before Mass High School Hockey when on Twitter. So again, hashtag MassHSHockey will get you all of our tweets and all of the updates. We'll be coming to you again from in and around the state at all the big games across the state during vacation week, at the tournaments, at the various tournaments. So we'll be tweeting out and posting Facebook scores throughout the week. So again, you can get all of those right up there. All right, in closing here, I want to thank all the folks out there that submitted photos for the 2003 MIA State High School Hockey Tournament program. We are celebrating 70-year anniversary of high school hockey champions from across the state. So it's going to be definitely a collector's item this year, kind of a souvenir program of celebrating that 70-year anniversary of tournament time. So we have plenty of great black and white photos and color photos that came in from across the state. Again, we really appreciate that. And the 2013 program will be made available probably the first week of the tournament. We'll be out there with programs, but you'll also have an opportunity to purchase them right online by going to the homepage. The front cover, when announced, will be up there on the homepage, and you can just click on that and purchase one through PayPal if you choose to do that. Or certainly we'll be out at all the rinks selling the program, so you can get one out there as well. Again, if you don't see your team stats or individual stats up on the website, we need your coach to submit your team stats to info@masshshockey.com. So again, that's info@masshshockey.com. We will be working on the MIA tournament program as well. So if you have your rosters ready to submit, you can submit those to us so that we can get them into the tournament program. All right, well, thanks again, everybody, for joining me. We'll see you right here next week as we begin to focus on the 2013 MIA tournament. We'll also be bringing you recaps of all the big holiday tournaments during vacation week. So keep an eye on the homepage again for us to be out at the Falmouth tournament and possibly some of the other tournament games, bringing you live webcasts as well as continuous updates in regards to tweets and Facebook posts of all the scores from all the games around the state. So we'll see you right back here next week. Thanks.